Max morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everyone, no matter where you are in the world. And welcome to this evening of Max International. My name is Marie-Paul from Ottawa, Canada, and I'm joined this evening with Linda Coffin. She's a great friend and a team builder, and our co-presenter this evening. The short presentation you will hear will give you an overview of what Max International is all about and the opportunity to improve your health. Linda, why don't you start with our health?
Yes, excuse me. So let's just dive right in. Unfortunately, it's a pleasure to be here with you, Marie-Paul. Unfortunately, most people in the world today are exposed to high levels of pollution and toxins. We're all suffering from high stress and poor diets and, of course, lack of sleep. And these issues don't help our health whatsoever. In fact, deaths from infectious diseases are continuing to rise. According to the World Health Organization, the top two causes of death worldwide are heart disease and stroke. And then fast behind that is diabetes, kidney disease, and others that are adding to the causes of death globally. So these trends are showing us that there are health challenges everywhere in our world today, and taking good care of our health is critical. Health is wealth. We've all heard that saying. And taking good care of our bodies, it's the basic foundation for creating significant change in our lives.
Absolutely, Linda. Our overall health depends on the health of our individual cells. If our cells are healthy, our bodies are healthy. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree. And the best kept secret is that it is glutathione that keeps our cells healthy. So after food, water, and oxygen, the fourth thing that every cell needs to survive is glutathione.
Linda, you talk about glutathione, but what is glutathione? What
I
is
know
it?
most of us haven't heard of it. Well, we produce it naturally in every cell of our body. It's our body's natural defense against toxins, pollution, and more. So every day there are thousands of attacks on our cells, and it's the glutathione that is protecting us against those attacks. So without optimal levels of glutathione, our cells cannot stay healthy. And we know that if our cells aren't healthy, well, our bodies cannot be healthy.
Absolutely. And when we have optimal levels of glutathione, we have so many benefits. Our immune system is stronger, it reduces the inflammation in our cells, it helps to slow down our aging process. We get better energy, better sleep, reduce stress, and better mental focus and clarity. It also improves our performance, whether mental or physical. We get better stamina and recovery so we can perform better, whether in the gym, the classroom, the boardroom, or even the ballroom if you like to go dancing.
Love those benefits. Of course, there's bad news. This graph shows that from about the age of 20, our glutathione levels start to go down naturally just due to aging. We usually lose about 10 to 15% of our glutathione levels every decade. And so that you can see by the time that we're in our 40s and 50s and above, our glutathione levels are nowhere near where we need them to be. So it is not surprising at all that we start to hear about health issues and lack of energy, aches, pains, trouble sleeping, and many other complaints from people as they get older.
Yes, absolutely. And I can attest to this. Moving boxes, it's really hard. So I got a lot of aches and pains. So this is stress, poor diet, toxins, illnesses, alcohol, and other issues causing our glutathione levels to go down even faster. Remember, Linda, what we said? If we have optimal levels of glutathione, our cells are healthy. If we don't have enough glutathione, our cells are not healthy. If our cells are not healthy, our bodies cannot be healthy. Therefore, this is a really big concern.
It's a huge concern, and we can control some of this. Alcohol, diet, perhaps. It's really hard to control the air that we breathe. So, in fact, there's over 74 diseases and health challenges that are associated with low levels of glutathione. Diabetes, hypertension, stroke, arthritis, kidney disease, and so many more are just a few of those health challenges that are associated with low levels of glutathione.
Yes, there's so many more that we haven't heard of. We've heard, however, how important glutathione is. Why don't we just get more of it? That has always been the challenge over the years. If you take glutathione in a pill or capsule form, it just gets digested. It cannot reach the organ cells where you need it the most. And if you take glutathione by injection or intravenously, it is very short-lived and very expensive. Therefore, it is not very convenient or affordable for most people. That brings us to the key question, Linda. How do we effectively raise our glutathione levels?
I know, and I have the solution. Max International has the solution. It's called ribosine, and ribosine is a breakthrough in science that raises glutathione within the cells, which is where you need it. It's a combination of D-ribose and L-cysteine. So ribose is just a simple sugar that we use to make energy in our bodies, and cysteine is an amino acid that we need as one of the key components to make glutathione. So the ribose protects the cysteine, getting it through the digestive system into the cell intact, where the ribose is now going to produce energy, and the cysteine is available to make glutathione, a brilliant solution.
Absolutely. And the brilliant man that discovered and invented this ribosine technology is Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa. He was an amazing man with over 45 years of professorship, and he spent 25 years of his life in scientific research and to create the ribosine. We currently have 55 peer-reviewed studies and more to come. Ribosine is the most advanced glutathione support available in the world, which is over 300% more effective than the next best alternative at raising glutathione in the organ cells. And we actually own the next best alternative, which is NAC for N-acetylcysteine. And we've already heard that glutathione is critical for our health. So this is a really, really big deal. Ribosine is truly a science breakthrough that solves a real problem in the world today. And because it is only available from Max International, that gives us a remarkable opportunity to make an impact around the world.
It is a remarkable opportunity. And here are some of the products where ribosine is contained in them. Ribosine can be found in most of Max International's breakthrough products. So those products are halal certified, and they're also approved by the required authorities in any country where Max is officially open. All of our products are certified by the Banned Substance Control Group, and that means that they have no banned substances, so they are safe for athletes and, of course, all the rest of us to use. People love our products, Marie-Paul, and when they try them, they definitely come back for more. So let's talk about those products in detail.
Absolutely, Linda. I wouldn't go a day without my Max product. And Max One is the original product that Dr. Nagasawa came to Max International with. It is 100% pure ribosine. It raises the glutathione within the cells, and it's excellent to detoxify your body and gives you some energy, stamina, and strength. And it helps to reduce the stress. And everybody's very stressed these days, and it gives us more mental focus, sleep, help with our skin issues, and a lot more. And our flagship products, which is Celgevity, is our most advanced formula. It contains ribosine and 12 supporting ingredients to raise the glutathione within the cells. You take 2 capsules in the morning, 2 in the evening, and most healthy people will notice better energy, better mental focus, better sleep, and reduce aches and pains. For someone with a health challenge, sometimes the results can be life-changing. If you're healthy and want to remain healthy, you've got to take Celgevity. And if you're aging and want to stay youthful, like some of us, you want to take Celgevity. And if you're struggling with your health and running out of options, definitely take Celgevity. It is important to note, however, that our products are nutritional supplements. They are taken alongside your regular medication and do not treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. All they do is to improve the glutathione within the cells. And when that happens, health can be remarkably improved. The testimonies we will hear and that we see also on this product alone are nothing short of amazing. We never make any promises on what Celgevity can do. We simply say, why don't you take the product for 90 days and see for yourself? You'll surely have your own testimony to share. And now, Linda, why don't you share with us our newest product?
No, I'm really excited to do just that, Marie-Paul. So Max GLP-1 is Max International's premium weight management solution, and it's going to work with your body to naturally boost GLP levels. And what does that mean? Well, that's going to help you manage your cravings, support metabolism, and achieve sustainable weight loss. It is backed by science in true max form, stimulant free, and designed for real people who want real results. And the ingredients in the Max GLP-1 are precursors. They are patented and clinically proven. So we have sorghum. It's an antioxidant and helps with muscle recovery. There's areomin, proven natural GLP-1 booster. It's that natural aspect that you're looking for in your body for weight loss. Chromium picolinate, it reduces hunger, cravings, and fat. We could all use that for sure. And the Posibio, that's GLP-1 preservation of the gut lining. So hot off the press, very excited to announce this product, but very excited to use this product and have a testimony in the near future to share with you.
Yes. Thank you, Linda. I just received my order yesterday. So I've been 2 days on the product, and it's going to take a few days, I'm sure, a few weeks to see some results. But let's hear we have many testimonies that we receive from our customers and our associates. But we have two guests here this evening, and I'd like to invite Mireille and Bill to share their testimony. Why don't we start with Mireille?
Well,
Mireille, go ahead.
thank you so much. Ladies, it's a pleasure to see you and Bill. And, it's kind of funny. On my way back this evening from the gym, I heard a song I hadn't heard in a while, Forever Young. And it kind of made me smile as I knew that we were going to be sharing this evening about these wonderful products that we all love and, care about and take, daily. And that's the way I feel about our Max products. Like, I feel forever young. Hey, we're not saying it, that we're turning back the clock, the numbers go up, but I feel great. And my story started, about 7, 8 years ago now. I had retired from civil service work and teaching fitness part time, and I moved out to the West Coast, and I had my own fitness studio. And lo and behold, boy, it is kind of a change when you go from occasional instructor to business owner, personal trainer, where you're teaching 4 or 5 classes a day and training clients. Not to mention when you go back home, you have your own household to take care of. And a dear friend introduced me to the Max products, and I was suffering from aches and pains. People didn't notice it. I didn't exude that when I was teaching, but at the end of the day, boy, was I fatigued. And the next day, especially year 2 and 3 of the business, I was dreading the start of the day. So I started to take the Max products. Celgevity is my best friend. And within a couple of days, and once again, we know that everybody's got their own testimony. Everybody is different. But for myself, within a few days, my recovery time, I felt like oh my God, I can do this. I can do this for the rest of my life. Teach multiple times per day. And also just the stress level. I felt I managed stress better because as a business owner, I experienced a lot of that. And overall, I just had better stamina, energy, and my members noticed it and they started to ask questions, and I had the pleasure of introducing them as well. So I can't say enough about these wonderful Max products, and I can't wait to try the GLP-1 myself. But to anybody who's listening today and who has been invited to listen, get back to that person who invited you, and if you had questions, ask, and then try it for yourself. And as you said, Maripola and Linda, we'll never go back. These products are our best friends, and they're part of our daily health routine, and hoping to be forever young. Thank you,
Thank you,
ladies.
Mireille. That's quite an inspiring testimony. Really appreciate you. And Bill, how
Yeah,
about you?
absolutely. Thank you, Mary Paul. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to share my story with everybody. My career included working as a probation parole officer for nearly 35 years. In addition, I was a part time professor at a local college teaching criminology and sociology. I also served in the Canadian Armed Forces Reserves as a district personnel selection officer. And lastly, I was a driver trainer for an Airbus travel agency transporting passengers to and from Toronto Pearson International Airport from London here. That's where I live here in London, in all kinds of weather conditions, heavy traffic, and long hours. I also played in a variety of bands as a drummer all my life, and I achieved my private pilot's license, which was a remarkable challenge, but I did it. As you can see, I had a distinguished career with a lot of responsibility and a very exciting lifestyle playing in bands and flying planes. I even climbed Mount Washington many years ago with a friend. While looking back now, the long working hours and associated work related stress, chronic stress at times, had a negative impact on my health that resulted in a very serious medical challenge 5 years ago. My health is now stable thanks to medical intervention and positive lifestyle changes, which included taking the Max products. I think you would all agree that we are now living in a time of extreme changes and challenges, and we should be more concerned about our health, particularly with strengthening our immune system. This is very critical, I think you would agree. Aging happens to all of us. I am now 73 years young, and as a result of my lifestyle changes, I have a better sense of well being and vitality. So I highly recommend taking the Max products, including the new Max GLP-1, which I just started recently, to help improve your health along with your lifestyle choices. And that's about it. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my testimony.
It's our pleasure. What a great testimony, Bill. And we thank you both, Mireille and Bill, for sharing your stories with us this evening. And Linda, I'm sure you have your own story, and one day we'll hear from them. And especially those of us who are starting on the new GLP-1, stay tuned because we will have some dramatic changes in the next few months for some of us. And I invite you to come back and join us and get back to the person who invited you here this evening to know more about the products or the opportunity. Linda, it's been a great pleasure to present with you this evening, and we'll say good night.
A pleasure. Yes. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining.